Welcome to Yakdan, the official NSU Jakdan podcast. I am Connor Harris, president of Jakdan, and these are my associates.
I'm Blake Murray, I'm the secretary of Jakdan.
I'm Reese Price, I'm the social secretary of Jakdan.
And I'm Sam Lake, and I don't really know what I do anymore, but I used to be secretary and president at one point as well.
Grand Shogun.
Veteran Shogun, I think is the term. Yes, why not?
Unfortunately, we're missing Ed today.
Who is our treasurer?
Yeah, he...
And our treasure.
Yeah, he's very close to our hearts and our wallets.
Sad and true.
Okay, so Connor, why don't you start off by telling us what is Jakdan?
Jakdan meets weekly to socialise, watch anime, East Asian movies and shows, play video games and learn about Japanese popular culture. We aim to create a friendly community, bring together those who have shared interest in everything Japanese, from cosplay to manga to anime and video games. The Jakdan community represents a diverse range of subcultures and fandoms. For example, furries and film lovers. And some homestuck trash. Our hope is that our members will enjoy themselves whilst also having the opportunity to discover something new, learn about all aspects of Japanese culture and expand their cultural knowledge and experiences, and make some amazing new friends at the same time.
Wow, you couldn't have put it better if you were writing the Facebook sidebar, Connor. That was fantastic.
Wow, that's very good.
I do try reading, even then I'm bad at it.
So yeah, we basically in a TLDR, we're a Japanese culture enthusiast society, but with more of a focus on the society. I think we're more of a close knit group of nerds
And weeps.
and weebs who appreciate that sort of thing. What have we as a society been up to recently?
We had the Tenji meal, woo!
Yay, food.
We had our end of semester meal at the Tenji restaurant in Newcastle with about, was it 40 or so people attending?
It was.
There was 40 people there, yes. It was a buffet with unlimited drinks for 2 hours, including sake. Please go, so much.
I think I drank about 8 bottles of sake.
Oh man.
And then continued to get continuously more drunk throughout the night. It was a good time.
Unfortunately, me and Connor couldn't make it due to other commitments, but
Sadness.
Sadness indeed. But how was it? Was it good?
Yeah, it went really well. There was so much sake that you couldn't count it.
Is that not just because you were drunk?
No.
That's good.
No, I thought it was absolutely excellent. The food there was really rather good. Like people were like, "Yeah, it's all right," and I was like, "No, I thought the food was really good, really like solid stuff."
So you'd recommend it to Japanese enthusiasts in the area then?
Yeah, oh dear, throughout Newcastle, I'd say like just go there, dude, if you've got the money, of course.
I definitely would go there. I mean, I've been there, and the sashimi and sushi that they have on offer for a buffet is outstanding. It's not as good as a Sakura Saint sushi, but it's nearly there. I mean, for a buffet, you're getting your money's worth, especially with
Oh yeah,
sake.
for sure.
So out of 5, how are we rating it out of 5?
For a buffet, 5. But
Yeah,
for a Japanese
no.
restaurant, I think maybe 3.5 to 4. It's good.
I'd say 4. Like
Four.
four is always like the good. Like when I look at like 5-star rating systems, it's always like 1 is awful, 2 bad, 3 intermediate, 4 good, and then 5 is just outstanding.
Something that was a bit special was the crispy pig intestines, especially the one that came in Big Grandma's special sauce.
Oh yeah,
Sounds highly suspicious.
oh yeah.
Please tell me
we've
that
seen
wasn't
it-
actually what it was called.
No.
Yeah.
Big Grandma's sauce.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
hot,
God.
like, and we were just like, what is this?
Did at any point an overweight elderly woman come out to serve you said sauce?
No.
That's disappointing. I think few stars should get taken off.
But I did
No,
have,
that was saved till later.
Josh come up to me and be like, "Do you want to try some crispy pig intestine?" I'm just like,
he was weak
"Yes."
though.
No, I tried it.
No. Like he was weak because he didn't bring over it with the special sauce. It was just the pig intestines.
He did tell me later on that he couldn't taste anything else for a few days afterwards. So.
Oh, really? It wasn't too bad. Like a lot of people said, it was a lot worse than what it was. It was very fatty. It just tasted like pig gristle.
What else have we been doing at Jakdan recently?
Last week we finished watching Death Parade, which
In our final meeting.
it was the final meeting of the semester. Yes, it was quite sad, much sad. Not many wow. But Death Parade finished, and I was both really happy with the ending, but also quite disappointed. They didn't explore much to do with the workings of the tower. I mean, if you've watched Death Parade, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it didn't go into in depth about the tower and how it works and the behind the scenes. They just like, oh, this kind of happens sometimes.
But don't forget,
Cool.
this was an anime that came out last year, so there's still plenty of scope for a sequel series.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'll give you that.
I have a similar sort of issue. My thing is that there was a lot of dwelling on the emotional relationship between Decim and the female character lead,
Mrs. Decim.
That's that one. And I'm fine with that, but like it didn't go far enough in that direction. Like it kind of went, it kept going and going, and then like for it to be really satisfying, it just didn't go far enough, and then it just kind of pulled back to the situation of like, oh well, here's the situation as it is now, and I'm just sitting there like.
So what you're saying is the ship barely left the harbour.
Well, no, it's not like that sort of level of stuff. It's like they could have gone for more jack of all trades sort of ending. No, Jack Dan. Like they could have gone for that ending where it's just like, let's tie everything up in a bow. But it felt like they went for the one side, which is the emotional ending.
But they didn't tie anything else.
But they didn't tie that up properly. I don't think.
I suppose.
I would argue again that that's to leave scope for Threads to continue on in a sequel, perhaps.
But
isn't it a Madhouse joint?
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah.
We've seen it before where anime have like done a season and gone, oh yeah, we'll get another one. And then,
Or High School Hustle.
but then like they've never got one again, and they left it open on purpose so that they could do another one, but they just didn't.
I guess what
They
we're saying,
couldn't.
Japan, is please God stop producing Bleach and on One Piece. And just work on Death Note, Death Parade.
Bleach has stopped anime wise, but
good.
like Naruto should finish now.
Yeah.
Hint. One Piece carry on. That's amazing.
Are
you listening, Japan?
Trucking.
Are you all listening? Oh, I dressed up as a geisha.
Why did you dress as a geisha, Blake?
To serve everyone ramen noodles.
And were they
obviously.
appreciative of the ramen noodles?
They were very appreciative.
Except for the fact that some people found them too spicy.
Oh, yeah. 'cause
Half
they're, like,
sesh, I call them.
Yes, yeah, no.
Half.
The noodles were not the only spicy thing on display there.
No. My yukata did slip open 1 or 7 times.
So I always pin it when I wear it.
You don't call putting your foot up on the table and dragging your yukata up a slip.
Such an
That was a-
accident. Oh no! What's
That was a
going on?
tease. At the end of that session, we finished Death Parade a little bit early, so we had a little watch of Aggressive Retsuko. If you haven't seen that, it's amazing. It's basically like a biography about a woman at a job, but she's represented as a red panda, and all her workmates and colleagues are represented by different animals, like Hog Honcho is a pig. It's just good fun. You should watch it. It's about how she gets really angry, but she never does it out loud. It's just all in her head, and it's done like screamo music, but only for like 10 seconds, if that. And they're like a minute long. There's 7 out at the moment. Please watch them. They're great.
Proper well good like.
I feel like some people didn't enjoy it as much as others, but I would say that's because it's one of those short form animes which are certainly meant for like once a week,
Yes.
10 minutes out of your time. There
Yeah.
it is. Whereas
You mean
I
1 minute?
know some people who like in the back were not feeling it, but there we go. That's how it happens with short form
Yeah.
stuff.
At the end of that, we also we had an extra half an hour. So what did we do? We watched the first episode of Sakamoto Desuga.
Oh, did you?
Coolisto.
Sakamoto is an amazing anime, and I
yeah.
can't wait for it to finish so I can marathon it.
Yes, I've watched.
Enough an hour, and I was like,
I've watched
we
4
have to
episodes of
watch
it so
this.
far, and like as soon as it's out fully, I'm just going to marathon all of it. I have a theory of what he is. I don't think he is as he appears, but we can go through that later.
I have heard this theory. It's
A theory that he's the love child of Sebastian from Black Butler and Bayonetta.
God, yes.
Oh God,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
I'd
oh
so
no,
do
he's
that.
totally. Oh,
I'd do
yeah,
that.
No, he's Bayonetta's
Yeah.
son. It's confirmed. I love
Illuminati
Bayonetta.
confirmed.
Earlier on in this month, we also had our annual cosplay club night, hosted by the committee. It was a great night. We all had a lot of fun. Me and DJ Cypher, house DJs, were DJing most of the sets. We also had a guest DJ set by Luke Oates, which was very well received. And our cosplay masquerade, which featured, was it 4 prizes this time round?
There was 4 prizes. There was a first, second, third, and judge's choice.
Judge's choice went to Matt the Radar Technician.
It did.
Oh, it's-
Our third prize went to Mystique from
X-Men.
Marvel Universe and X-Men. Our second prize was a group prize of the Kanto starter Pokemon, Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur.
Spoil.
And everyone knows Squirtle's the best. And the first prize went to Jinx from League of Legends.
Oh, that was
No, actually,
Which was amazing.
Someone dressed up as her.
Obviously, these were all
Sadly-
cosplays, not actual
Sadly, the
people.
actual Jinx couldn't be there, so we had a stand-in. Yes, no, very good. She made all of her own props and guns and costumes, so... But yes, I think it was very well received. Everyone who came along got a free box of Pocky on the night, because somebody said we needed to buy 2 crates. Connor.
Sorry about that.
And we ended up with 240 boxes. We still have some left over. We're using them to insulate the walls of Connor's house at the moment because we just can't get rid of them.
It's actually quite toasty now.
The entire room is a hot Pocky.
Uh,
Yeah, so did you guys have a good time?
Yes, it was very good.
Gospel Card Night from the behind the works kind of perspective. I still managed to have quite a bit of fun, even while running outside and running around doing a load of things, trying to get the bar, doing what we were supposed to. But it was really good. We got a few really cool photos in our little photo booth that we set up, and some of them were nicely edited by Sam.
Yes, I should be finishing that album soon. It's one of my things to do. It's up on my list of things that I need to finish. But hopefully very shortly. It might already be out by the time this podcast is released. But I've been editing some of the photos taken at the photo booth, so look out for them. They should be pretty good. So what do we have coming up for Jack Dan in the future, in the immediate future?
Immediate future, there isn't anything really going on over summer, apart from weekly meetups at the Five Swans, which we go to socialise with a little bit of alcohol, but mainly socialise. And obviously in a few weeks there is SunnyCon, which is one of the big cosplay conventions in the Northeast, and it's come to Newcastle now because it's left Sunderland, and it's now in St James Park, where there's plenty of room. You can buy tickets on the door. There's no minimum amount of tickets, there's no maximum ticket number, so they can really have as many people as they want coming to SunnyCon this year, which is great.
Are we all going?
I'm going.
I'm literally staying in Newcastle so that I can go to SunnyCon.
I shall probably be there.
Yeah. My ideas for a cosplay on that one is, I think, unique. I haven't seen it on the internet yet.
No, Crossover
so,
was quite unique. Aren't
my crossover is a Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy, so I'm going to have a massive Buster Blade, but it's going to be crossed over with Finn the Human from Adventure Time. That'll hopefully be done on time. I'm working on my Buster Blade at the moment. Insulation foam is very fun to work with, and PVA glue is always fun because I get to peel it off my skin as if it's my actual skin.
Or you could just peel your actual skin off.
That's called
That's
eczema,
creepy.
Sam.
It's a lot more satisfying than you think it would be. Hopefully, if I can get it finished in time, I shall be cosplaying Junkrat from Overwatch. Very small games just come out. Don't know whether you guys have heard about it or
We're
not.
all soldiers now.
Apparently so. So yeah, I don't know whether I might just do the same cosplay for the second day. I might just drag Decim out again. Depends how hot it is. If it's anything like 2014, SunnyCon was right. It was so hot.
SunnyCon. SunnyCon is always a nice day because it's generally, touch wood, quite sunny.
Reese, you gonna be cosplaying?
I think I might go for a more casual Popo cosplay, which is literally just short shirt, which is super comfy, super easy, and it's actually surprisingly accurate if I shave my beard, which is unlikely. Because
no!
And Blake, are you cosplaying?
I will do. I have no idea. I should probably, started about 7 weeks ago, but I have a couple of ideas, and very worst case, I've got a couple of old ones, but
sorry, I
this is
started
it.
today. So.
it'll be a secret.
This is every cosplayer anyway. It's like, oh man, I should have started last month. Oh god, I'm stitching the night before the con. Oh god, it's falling apart during the con. It's all part of the fun.
More glue!
SunnyCon also has a cosplay repair table, which I think a lot more conventions should take on as an idea. It's got just like a load of thread and hot glue guns and things. If your stuff starts to fall apart, you can make some repairs on the day.
Oh, that's really
Can it
awesome.
fix my life?
Sadly, no. Like, nothing can fix that. Nothing can fix that at all. I normally take some needles, threads, hot glues with me anyway, but it does save on that, which is pretty good.
Yeah, but to be fair, a lot of your cosplays have like those little side packs, like such as the one you're wearing now, in which you can hold such convenient things.
It's almost like I planned for it, isn't it?
It's like a manly fanny pack.
There's nothing manly about me. That's fine. Yeah. And so finally,
It's a manly pack.
one last thing to talk about is me, Reese, and Connor went to Yo Sushi today. That's just opened up a couple of weeks ago in the centre of town. It was very good, actually. We had a great time. The serving boy there is very nice. Hi, Connor, if you're listening. And yeah,
I hear he's rubbish at kendo.
I hear he doesn't give massages.
I hear he's going to kick both of your asses.
That's probably true.
But yes, it was very good. Very standard Yo Sushi fare. If you've been before, this is just the same, but that's a good thing. I think it's very nice. 25% student discount as well, which is sexy.
Which we discovered and was insane, crazy.
Over the moon.
But yes, we drank some sake. We had some food.
Sake is surprisingly cheap there.
Yeah, the sake is surprisingly cheap, and it's very nice as well.
Well, sake is nice anyway, really, but as you said, we've already talked about it several times on this podcast already. We do
Sake
like
is
sake
love.
then.
Sake is life.
Well, I think altogether that's everything we had planned to talk about on this edition of the podcast.
I want to know what you'd trade for a magical girl.
What I trade to become a magical girl.
Yeah, as in like Madoka Magica style.
I've
like,
not seen Madoka Magica.
well, basically, for like not spoiling anything for people that haven't seen it, you have to make a wish and you become a magical girl. It comes with some heavy burdens and some consequences.
Fun.
But obviously you get magical powers. So we'll start with Connor. What would your one wish be to become a magical girl?
As you've probably guessed from the way I talk throughout this podcast, it would be a lifetime supply of sake. That would do me well. And by the way, I can drink a lot, so that would be a lot of sake.
But like, do these wishes are they like genie wishes, which there's a caveat? So like,
Um,
a lifetime supply of sake could just be like 4 bottles, and then you drink yourself into an early grave.
No, it genuinely is. You get what you wish for. The catch comes with becoming a magical girl.
That's
'Cause
not a catch. That's a
it's-
bonus.
It's basically it's a contract. So it's like, what would you like to become a magical girl?
I would wish for the ability to know what Tommy Wiseau was thinking at any given moment.
That is something that no one will be able to
It's
get.
just like-
That is beyond his power.
Whether I'll be able to comprehend it or not is a different wish.
Just
but-
like Madoka be just like, it's too powerful, it's too great of a wish.
Oh, hi, doggy. Hi, Johnny. You're my favourite magical girl.
Oh my god. Reese, come on.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Your wish is fulfilled just becoming a magical girl.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
wi-
it truly is. Just like
become a
I'm
magical
just imagining the. Do you remember Panda's cosplay of Madoka?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
that-
That's just me. It's like
Oh,
me in pink and frills and yeah, excellent.
What would you
Reese's
wish for,
dream,
Blake?
pink and frills.
My wish, I would be in my own supernatural harem anime as the main character. Because my main...
Oh my god.
And I'm not even ashamed, because like, when I watch...
Getting a few hints of High School DxD.
Yeah,
here.
like, you're looking at the next Issei-kun right here, so...
Okay, well, I think that's everything we wanted to talk about on this podcast. So be sure to find us on Facebook, search NSU Jackdan. We're also at nsujackdan.co.uk. You can email us at nsujackdan@gmail.com. And our Twitter, which is, you may have guessed, at NSUJackdan.
And that's all, folks.
I hate everyone here.